Hi, I'm Joel Willits, and I'm the professor for this course on Paul. In this video, I want to offer a welcome and give you a brief introduction to me. So, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad you're going to be a part of this course because if you're not a part of the course, I can't teach it. So, thank you. Thank you for choosing um, the course on Paul. So, about me. I've been at North Park now 15 years. Yes, that is a long time. I mean, it goes by so fast, as people always say. But I have thoroughly enjoyed my time at North Park. So I started it in like 2005, 2006. I can't exactly remember right now. It's like anniversary dates, you know. Um, I'm in my 27th anniversary. We'll celebrate 28 this summer. So um, after a while, it all just kind of accumulates. So I've been here 15 years and I have enjoyed it thoroughly. It has shaped me. Um, I mean, how wouldn't it? And I think it's shaped me in very important ways. Um, the intercultural city centeredness of the school, particularly, has made a great impression. And I teach differently because of what I have learned from others and the commitment of the school. So I'm really glad to teach here. Um, okay, so family. I am married. I just mentioned that a moment ago to the Mrs., as I like to call her. Her name is Carla, and she's a wonderful woman. I love her dearly. She's talented, resourceful, persistent, strong, tender. I could go on and on. She's a flight attendant with American Airlines, and in this particularly difficult time, this COVID time, she's taken off taken a leave of absence from American. So she's been home a lot more, which is good and bad. Anyway, so I have two children as well. They are boy-girl twins, boy-girl twins, and they're 13. Their birthday's in April. They're 13 and they're in eighth grade. And so, if you can remember back in eighth grade, it's quite an interesting, fun, um, excruciating time. Sometimes we feel like they're the parents and we're the children. So, but anyway, we have a loving family. It's like all families. There are ups and downs, and there are frictions, and it's all what anyone would expect a family to be. And for me, that couldn't be um, more of a blessing because I didn't grow up in a home where there was a stable family. So to have a stable family that I can, in somewhat influence, or maybe influence a lot, um, and one that's stable for Mary and Zion. I didn't give them their names. My daughter is Mary, and my son is Zion, Zion, Mary and Zion. Um, it's important to me that they have a stable home life, um, so I can give them what I didn't have myself. Um, love our kids. Mary loves theater and musicals. She likes to be in them. She likes to watch them. She also plays soccer. My son, his highest aspirations in life is to be a gamer. Our our great struggle in the family is to limit his time on the Xbox. So I think that ranks above anything else, perhaps even the family. But he also plays baseball, which is great. And I love baseball. So, okay. And then just follow up, or lastly, just maybe some hobbies or hobby that I enjoy doing you might be interested in. I'll give you two hobbies. One hobby is reading. I love to read, and of course, I read academic books, on the New Testament, on Paul and the Gospels, or what have you. But I love to read history and biography. And so I'm plowing through stuff on World War One, which I know very little about. So I love reading. I love reading about war and about presidents or significant figures in history. So reading. The other thing is running. I'm an avid runner. Now, I haven't always been, but uh, I in my middle to late 30s, I started to run and just haven't stopped. I've run I think it is 6 marathons and some half marathons as well. Not actually running very much. I'm running, but I'm not doing any distance running, in the foreseeable future. But I am going to run a half marathon at the end of this semester. Not well. The timing is at the end of this semester. Um, and then the last thing is, if you want to know who I am and how I tick, you have to know two very important things. Number one, you need to know that I am a fanatic New York Yankees fan. I know that's going to uh, cause you to want to not be in relationship. These things can be, people can fight over these things, especially White Sox fans when you're talking about the Yankees. But anyway, I come by it honestly. I grew up in New Jersey, and so I've been following the Yankees for a long time. So I'm looking forward to spring training. Hopefully, it's going to be, back to normal. And the boys of summer will be reporting back at the end of February. Okay, and then the other thing, the second thing that you need to understand about me, Joel Willits, is that I am a fanatically committed fan to the rock band U2. I love U2. And just briefly, part of the reason is because their album, Joshua Tree, came out in about 1984. And at that time was just shortly after my parents divorced, and my mom moved us down to Florida, and it was just a difficult time. And that album sort of, uh, I don't know, it was important, and then 1984, and they're still making great music and touring. Um, it's amazing. It's been sort of the music of my adult life, the music behind my adult life. So yeah, that's me. U2, Yankees, running, reading. Is there anything else I like to do? I like to watch movies if they're good. I like to watch documentaries. Yes, I love documentaries. Totally. They're awesome. I'm a big fan. Okay, well, I'll see you when I see you, and I'm just glad that you're taking the class. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.